So, Mama, go ahead and tell us what are those important questions they normally ask you, and as soon as you enter the gate, what is the process? How does it go? How do they check you? The door? Or what? How does it go? Tell us today.
Okay, there is not so much to be done, but the moment you enter their office,
The gate?
The gate, they
Yeah.
start checking down. You have to write your name, where you're going to visit, the time of checking in and going out. You have to write. So when you enter their office, the first thing they do, they check your bags. After checking your bags, you're asked where are you going, you're going to. So the moment you tell them where you're going to, they point the direction where you go. There is a bridge.
Hi guys, so when I was cooking with my mom in the kitchen, there are some things I wanted to ask her about, like the process. Like I've been telling you on my YouTube channel about visit visa. So I want to know what are the questions they asked her when she approached the reception. As in, like, after entering that gate, what do they ask her? So because she has applied for a visa 3 times and she got all those times she got her visa. So today she's gonna open up and tell us what they normally ask her as soon as she approached with that document. So, Mom, it's up to you. So, Mama, go ahead and tell us what are those important questions they normally ask you, and as soon as you enter the gate, what is the process? How does it go? How do they check you? The door? Or what? How does it go? Tell us today.
Okay, there is not so much to be done, but the moment you enter their office,
Gate?
the gate, they
Yeah.
start checking down. You have to write your name, where you're going to visit, the time of checking in and going out. You have to write. So when you enter their office, the first thing they do, they check your bags. After checking your bags, you're asked where are you going, you're going to. So the moment you tell them where you're going to, they point the direction where you go. There is a Britain, there is Germany.
Yeah. It's not only Germany.
No, it's only Germany.
I thought it's just Germany. So
Yeah.
it is mixed with.
It's mixed.
Okay.
So I was
Good to
pointed
know.
to the direction of Germany.
Germany.
I went there. I sat down. Okay, they asked me for my documents. I gave them. They checked. The only question they asked me is, where are you going?
Okay, let me cut you short. So before you enter there, is there no like queue of people waiting? Or like you're just the only one, or there's no like a room where people are waiting to be called with their numbers, something like that? There's no numbers
There
of.
is no number.
You just enter the gate with your time and then you just go inside, or?
The moment you enter, the moment they point to the direction or the place you are supposed to sit, you go there, you sit, you'll find maybe 2 or 3 or 5 or 6 people waiting, and then they just call at you. They call you like
They
this.
have they don't have a machine, or
No machine of
they just call
calling,
you with
no.
your name.
Yeah, no naming.
How do they know you are the one?
They know it's you because you're seated on the queue.
Okay.
Yeah,
Good.
there are 3 counters, one here, the other one. So when this one is done, we just go to
The next one.
to the next one.
But they don't know your name.
They don't know your name.
Okay,
They
now I
don't
get
know you.
it.
Yeah.
Okay, so you said after giving the documents,
They check them if they are correct. After checking them, she asks you where are you going, or who are you going to visit, who is she or who is he to you, and then you tell them. Okay, from there, if she checks that the documents are correct, okay, you go to the next step, where they take your fingerprints, Yeah, it's biometric, whatever. Biometric scanning, something like that. Yeah, they take your fingerprints, your face, your eyes.
Even eyes?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. If they want to see if you are someone else, pretending to be someone else.
Yeah, they check everything. But this time round, I was so lucky. I was taken to the VIP because the machines were not working. I was told, you know who sits here? The presidents and the ministers.
Wow.
Yeah. I think that's why my visa.
That's why they give you the visa so quickly. Yeah, it came so quickly. Yeah. And I have a question also. When they are checking the documents, since they asked for original and photocopy, do they give you the original exactly the same date? You take the original back with you and they remain with the photocopy, or how does it go?
Hey. They give you, the moment they check and find your documents are correct or as required, they remain with the photocopies and they give you back the original copies.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Everything. Yeah.
And what about payment? How much did you pay for this visa this time around? Because like every year things change. Like everything changes every year. So like last year, I don't know how much it was. I don't remember paying how much I paid in 2022. I don't remember because right now they were like saying you have to pay like some admission fee, or what is that? That 4,000 euro that you had to pay. What was for that? It was for what? 4,300. You told me about extra 4,000 that you had to pay.
Okay.
That money.
The lady who served me,
or registration, I don't know.
The lady who served me told me that I was supposed to pay an additional extra money that you didn't pay through the internet.
So I'm supposed to pay now through the internet.
I went to she told me go and pay.
So you can pay there, or is a must you pay in the internet?
But you don't pay in cash. You don't pay it through M-Pesa. There is no M-Pesa.
There is no M-Pesa. So is it a Visa card or
Visa card or cash?
Okay.
So I went down, withdrew the money, and then paid the money.
But you can pay online too. Like I can pay when I'm booking the appointment.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And how much was the visa fee?
I cannot remember. I think it was 18,000 or 16.
I think 12,000.
12,000.
If I'm not wrong. So, and the questions like you said is where you're going to and where you're going to visit. Only those two questions.
Only those. They don't have so much questions.
Even when you...
Because I think the only thing they check, they are concerned with is the documents, the right documents.
The right documents is important.
Not where you're going or what. Those are just... But the only requirements are the right documents.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what about now, after they have taken this fingerprints and all those things, so where did you go back and how did they tell you? What was the last process after
taking the fingerprints? There's a waiting. There's a letter that you're given that will come to collect
the passport.
The passport.
Yeah.
Only that. They issue only that.
Okay, so roughly it took only 10 minutes.
It's very quick.
In less than 10 minutes.
It's almost about 20 to 30 minutes.
20 to 30 minutes. Yeah. Okay. And they only asked 2 questions.
In fact, there are no even questions.
There are no questions.
Yeah. It's only what they're checking are the documents.
The documents has to be. Yeah. So guys, as you have heard, the documents has to be correct so that you get your visa right on time. And I need to ask you something. So after getting your visa, how was the travel like? Now, when you're coming to Kenya, what did the airport? Because I know for me, I'm a German citizen, and for me, they just take the passport. It goes very fast. So, for someone who is coming as a tourist, do they take your fingerprints also in the Kenyan, as well in Jomo Kenyatta Airport? Did they take any fingerprint?
No fingerprints.
They didn't. But in Mombasa, did they take?
Yeah, in Mombasa, it's very tight. The security at Mombasa is very
very tight.
But in Nairobi, no.
And in Frankfurt, as we approached Frankfurt, did they check any fingerprint?
Yeah, they took.
They took fingerprint.
Yes.
Okay, and did they ask you any questions where you're going to and all those things?
Where are you going to? I told them I'm going to visit my daughter. Where does she stay? I told them in Stuttgart. So you have to know where your daughter is staying.
Where the person is living, you have to know.
The person who has invited me stays at.
Okay, so everything was not. It was just easy. It was not. It's not like somebody who is like 60 years can also go to the embassy, or 70 years without any problems. So that.
Not unless you are sick, you need somebody to accompany you. If you are old, you cannot read and write. You must be accompanied. Yeah, by someone. But I think when you are, there is an advantage in age. Yeah.
Okay.
But because I know for younger people,
it's tough.
It's tough.
Yeah. And when you approached Frankfurt airport, like before you came off from the aeroplane, because this is something that I experienced in December, like when I was coming with the Lufthansa, they had to check. Police was in front of the aeroplane and he had to control the passport. Like before you even go to the airport, when you're coming from the aeroplane like this, police was there. Did that same thing happen to you people, like coming from Mombasa? Was the police in front outside the door of the aeroplane?
No.
There was no police.
There was no police.
So okay, so maybe it depends with the aeroplane, but with Lufthansa there were police.
No police.
So in general,
the moment you entered the airport, wow! When you want to come out of the airport, it's not easy. They check. The policeman there even check your eyes. You're told to look at something. They check your eyes. I don't know what they're looking at.
There are some rumors going on from Kenyans here in Germany that when they arrived at the airport, like for example, they carried some things from home, like sausages, meat, and all those things. Like in Frankfurt, it's a very tough airport. They check everything, they control everything very, very too tight, yeah. So there are some people who are complaining that they paid €100 because they were caught with sausages. Did the airport, like the Zoll, what do they call these people from the control people? Did they open your bag? Did they stop you?
Nobody stopped me.
Nobody stopped you.
Nobody checked at my bag. The way they were checked, and from Mombasa, they arrived safely.
Okay, so
nobody checked. I remember when I was going back to Kenya, they checked my bag.
When you're going to Kenya, like you were now in airport or in Frankfurt?
In the airport.
In Frankfurt or in Kenya? Yeah, that is a must. They always have to check if they have any electronics. If you brought phones, they wanna, because of tax. That's why they check everything. They want to see if you have something new that you brought, and then they have to tax it. You have to pay for the tax at the airport. But so far, thank you so much for this interview. We are just starting our interview with you. I hope you did so well. And can you tell guys anything that they should subscribe, or all those things, or anything that you want to tell people about this channel?
I'm not used to YouTube, but I'm trying to come to know about YouTube. So please guys, like, subscribe to this channel, comment, invite somebody.
Kabisa. Yes.
So that Lynette can build her channel and be successful.
Amen to that. And guys, my mom is about to open a YouTube channel. What are you gonna call your channel? Because we want you to open a YouTube channel when you're here in Germany. I don't want you to get bored.
That one will come.
Will come.
Yeah.
But tell us a name.
I don't know.
Africa Mom. Kalando Mama. So guys, thank you so much for watching this video. See you in the next video. Mom, thank you so much for this interview. At least you have opened up about a lot of things. People, they don't know what, like for the questions that I was asked, like in 2010 when I went to the embassy. No, 2009 or it was 2010. 2010 when I went to the embassy in 2010, there are some questions I was asked, and those questions were like, because I came as an au pair, so my questions were based on au pair. But many people want to come here to Germany to know a lot of things, but they don't know. So like for me, I have my mom here, and to make the process work easier, just if you have a title deed and your mother, for example, most of the mothers are not working, they're at home. So those are the things you have to present at the embassy for them to get the visa very, very fast. So thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and to share. And see you in the next video. Bye bye, guys.